subscribers and friends, welcome to my channel. Let's go hiking. Check out this beautiful scenery I got here today. I'm going to take this, I found this trail here. It's a loop. And I don't have a lot of time today. Let me see, I want to go right or left. Let's go left first. And the reason is because my children get out early from school today because it's only 5 days till Christmas. So they're getting out early today, the last day of school for the Christmas holiday break. So I got to get in a hike today and get some work done and get back in time for them to be picked up from school. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I don't know if the whole trail is like this. It's like a blacktop type of thing here. But I saw this on Google Earth and I said, well, let me go check this out. Let's get a 360-degree view here of where I'm at. I don't know the name of this trail. I didn't look at the name. I just saw it and said, you know what? That's a pretty good loop. So let me go take this hike today. Do you even hike, bro? So I was talking on the phone with a friend of mine from Florida, and he said he's been watching my videos and he's glad to see me out and being active again. He remembers the good old days, the days we used to go play basketball and racquetball and golf all weekend, and how since I moved away from Florida, how he's put on some weight himself. Look at this little picnic area here. You can sit here and just take in the views, and how he's let himself go also, because I used to be the motivational one to get him out of the house and go do some activities. And since I moved away, he has stopped everything completely. And he's glad to see me getting out and about. Reminded him of the old days. And if I do anything, that whatever you get out of this video, not just the beauty of the area where I live in, which I am very, very lucky to live in such a beautiful area and have the time that I have to get out and do this kind of stuff, is that you not only take in the beauty, but get motivated to get out and do something yourself. I don't mean go climb a mountain or a tree. You know, people are like, well, I live in the city, there's no place. Go to the mall, walk around the mall. I see people walking around the mall all the time. You know, we all have excuses. We all like to use the excuses for why we can't go out and do something or do, you know, anything in our lives. You know, I've used them myself, you know, went through my Elvis years. You know, we all use them. The trick is, you got to stop using them. You got to stop having an excuse to keep you from doing something that you want. I know, it's easier to come up with an excuse and use that excuse. You know, I'll do it tomorrow. You know, why put off tomorrow what you can do today? Now, as I first started hiking back in 2012, you know, it wasn't easy. You gotta start with the baby steps. You know, 1 mile, 2 mile, you know, a city block, something like that. It's not gonna just come straight to you very easily. It's gonna be kind of hard. Believe me, when I first started, my shins were killing me. Look at this. Got another little picnic spot here just to take in this beauty here. I mean, you could ask my wife, and I'd come home complaining, oh, my shins hurt. You know, maybe I should take a day off or something, relax. Even when I split my toe open stuff, that doesn't even stop me. I mean, there's all kinds of excuses I can use, or anyone can use, to keep you from, you know, going out there and achieving your goals. But the trick is you just gotta be honest with yourself and just say, you know what, I can do it. I'm just lazy. I just don't want to do it. You know, take a good look at yourself in the mirror and just be honest with yourself and say, you know what, I'm gonna stop using excuses. There was a guy that I used to watch when I first started. I don't think he makes videos anymore, but his name was called Jordan's Name. Look at that cactus right there. Beautiful. Look at this, swirls everywhere. And he's a guy that was in a wheelchair and he broke his back. He was a healthy guy one time and he broke his back. I think it was snowboarding up on the mountain. And he laid around for a couple of years whining and crying about his bad luck, breaking his back and stuff. And then one day he just got up and said, it's a huge plane up there, that he was going to stop using excuses. He wasn't going to let being paralyzed and stuck in a wheelchair keep him from being an active guy like he used to be before he was in the accident. So he packed up all his stuff and moved into a Jeep, started living in a Jeep and started traveling around the United States. And I started, when I found his channel, he had only made like 2 videos when I first found his channel. And his story was so motivational that I said, you know what, I'm going to subscribe to him and I'm going to watch this guy's journey. I'm going to see just how far this guy goes on his journey. And he's in a wheelchair and he went hiking in his wheelchair, canoe riding in the boat, traveling, living in his Jeep, and then he moved into a van and later on a boat. And he always had this goal, this dream to go sailing. You know, and after years of watching him, he got a boat and went sailing. Now, I watched him all the way to the very last video that he uploaded on his channel, and he no longer uploads anymore. I don't know why, but his channel is still there. I'll put a link down in the description. His name is Jordan's Name, and very, very inspirational. You know, and I would watch his videos every day because he was uploading daily, and I was doing my thing with my hiking and trying to get back in shape and stuff like that. So, I mean, we all have excuses and we all use them. The thing is, you just got to stop using excuses. You know, like I said yesterday, I was just tired of being tired. I mean, I'm an active guy, always have been, and I let my injuries, I had a lot of injuries. I was involved in a serious car accident where I messed up my back, dislocated my right hip, and ripped my knee, my right knee, meniscus tear, my right knee. I had to learn how to walk again. Had to go to rehab every single day and learn how to walk because I couldn't walk. My hip was so bad and my knee was so bad that the doctors told me that I would never be able to walk normal or run for the rest of my life. That's why I don't like doctors. Doctors will tell you the most saddest, pathetic story just to pop your bubble and ruin your day and tell you can't do this and can't do that. And I hate that. I hate that about doctors. You know, if I break my leg or something like that and need stitches, I'll go to the doctor. But other than that, I won't listen to what doctors say. Because it's not their life they're talking about. They'll just rip the soul right out of you, tell you can't do stuff. They were fitting me for leg braces and stuff like that, and told me I would never walk normal or be able to even run, which before the accident I was playing basketball, racquetball, golf, swimming, surfing. I've done everything. I've lived the thrill. I can't even talk. I lived the adrenaline junkie life of doing extreme sports. I've done everything. You know, even at 53, I would still do this stuff if I had even more time. But yeah, I didn't want to believe the doctor, and I don't believe doctors, because the doctor wants to keep you sad and depressed and sick. See how cool this looks? They want to keep you on medication. You know, they want, and there's people out there who will just soak that in like a sponge and believe everything that the doctor tells them. You can't do this and you can't do that and you'll never do this. Once you get that sunk into your head, you know, then you start, well, the doctor said I can't. Well, how does the doctor know? You know, what you can and can't do. They tell you can and can't do stuff. Believe me, I'm in pain every freaking day. When I go on these hikes, but at the end of the day, I gotta soak in the tub. I gotta rub stuff on me, but I don't let that stuff stop me. Because life is short. I don't want to be sitting on the bed or on the couch or in a hospital, you know, feeling sad for myself. There's people that have lost arms and legs that are going out and doing marathons with artificial limbs and stuff. You know, when you're a very active person and you get something serious happening to you like that, it can send you into depression. I mean, I think that's what happened to me, because like I said, I went into my Elvis years, you know, and I got really, really fat. And the people that know me were really, really shocked. They didn't think I would ever stop doing the activities that I was doing in my life. I mean, it was pretty painful to see some of these people's reactions that I hung out with every day, tried to get me to go out and do stuff. And I'm, nah, man, I hurt too bad. I can't walk today, man. I'm in a lot of pain. You know, I even had a friend tell me, well, you look like you just gave up on life. Because I was so active. Even though I'm active now, I was even more active. I already went around one time. I was even more active than what I am today, even though I am pretty active right now. Back then, you know, it was just me. Now I got a wife and kids and dogs, and so I have to, you know, shuffle my time around. This is a nice freaking trail, man. Extremely windy though, my nose is freezing. But I know there's some people out there that are not physically able to go out and climb a mountain or hike or climb a tree or bungee jump or something. I'm not making these videos to tell you that's what you have to do. All I'm saying is life is very, very short, very fragile. And if you fall back on those excuses, you know, yeah, you might be in pain now, but the reason that you're in pain because you're not using the muscles that your body has. I totally believe, 1000% believe, that the body will heal itself in time. It will. You have to do your stretches. You have to do your exercises. You know, because if you don't use it, you will lose it. I'm a firm believer in that. There's a lot of squirrel catches over here. Now, I'm not making this video to make a rant to call out anybody's name or anything like that. I'm just anybody who's, you know, looking for some kind of motivation to get out and do something. I hope that you get that out of my videos. This is one tall sucker right here. Look at this. You know. Yeah, I appreciate everybody supporting my channel and watching my videos. But get out there and make your own videos, you know. You can hike in the mall. You can hike in the city. You know, get out and walk around the town you live in. I know a lot of people that never leave a 3-mile radius of their home. They get up, they go to work, they work all day, they come home, and they sit down on the couch and they watch TV. That's all they do. They don't even know how many parks are in the town they live in. That cracks me up. You know, they don't, oh, I didn't know that was in this area. I love going out and exploring where I live. I love going into areas where I don't live and exploring. I don't care which country I am. I get out and go out and explore. I like to know what's in the surrounding area wherever I'm at, no matter where I'm at. This is a very nice, beautiful, peaceful area to walk in. Very beautiful. Look, you don't even have to get dust on your feet. It's a bike path, a walking path, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, if I listened to the doctors, I'd be walking with the leg brace and the cane and popping pain pills. I'm in pain every day. My left foot, I ripped it yesterday, tore it open, running up that mountain. It doesn't stop me. My wife, she didn't even want to hear me complain because she's like, you do this to yourself. I'm walking right now, my toe hurts. But, you know, there's a bunch of jagged rocks and stuff like that, and when you're running it, your foot is at different angles, and it just ripped. My left toe never rests. My right toe is always going to give me a problem. But I just work through the pain. It's going to hurt no matter what. Whether I'm sitting at home on the couch watching TV, which I don't do anymore, it's going to hurt. So might as well get out and get some exercise, you know, and just deal with the pain later. Look at that cactus right there. That looks cool. My hip, my back hurt every freaking day, believe me. I have a TENS unit that I use. I soak in hot tubs. I rub my Emu on my back and my hip every freaking day. Every day when I go on these hikes. Even when I go to the mall. My right knee hurts. My right foot, I've broken 2 places, hurt, especially on days like today, cold days. My right big toe, the doctors told me when I cut it off and they did reconstructive surgery on it, the doctors told me it would never grow a toenail back. Never. Ever. It was really ugly looking. Like this freaking burnt up cactus here. All destroyed. With no toenail. But every day I would look at it, you know, manicure it and stuff like that. And eventually a toenail started growing back, and after years I have a full grown normal looking toenail on my toe now that the doctors told me it will never happen. Never grow back. You know, I hate when people tell me you can't do something. You know, just because they can't do it don't mean that you can't do it. That's why I have a friend in Florida used to tell me that all the time. Man, you think you can do everything. I said, well, have you tried it? No. Well, then how do you know you can't do it? You've given up before you've even tried. I'm not like that. Even if I can't do something, I will try it, and then I will try to figure out why I can't do it, and then eventually I can do it. You know, I just don't like to give up. What is this? It's 2017, it's December. Today's what? Wednesday. So I've been doing this every day. I haven't missed a day yet, whether it's rain, sun shining, cold. I've gotten out and gotten in an exercise, a walk, or a hike. In the last 5 years, I have not missed one single day. And no, it's not easy. I will say that it's not easy. It wasn't easy when I first started. And it's not easy now getting up, especially like on this cold day, and getting out here and doing this hike. But I just tell myself, go do it. Don't give up now. You know. I've kept the weight off and I maintain a certain weight that I'm happy with. And if there's anything that you get out of this video, like I keep saying, is, you know, I hope I can motivate. If I just motivate one person, then I'm happy. If I can make just one person laugh, then I'm happy. You know? Yeah, it's going to be hard. Nothing is easy. Nothing in life that's worth it is easy. It's going to take time. And it's going to take an effort. And you're going to want to quit. But you just have to dig deep down inside and say, you know what, yesterday I walked half a block. Today I'm going to walk 3/4 of a block. You know, like I said in yesterday's video, I started out walking, you know, like 2 miles a day, and then 3 miles. And then I kept pushing myself 4 miles, 5, 10, 15 miles. You know, you walk on a trail 7 miles one way, then you got to walk back. You know, what you don't see is you see me make these videos going out. Very rarely do you see me making the videos coming back, because most of the time I'm running back to make up time, because these hikes are getting longer and longer for me. That's why I start going up mountains, to make the hike harder so I don't have to walk as far. You know, hike 3 miles up and 3 miles down, that's a 6 mile hike. It's tough going up, it's tough coming down. Like right now my nose is freezing, there's a slight breeze going on. But it's easy to do this walk on this path because it's such beautiful scenery, you know, that I'm walking by and looking at. I'm not going off trail, I'm not hiking up any mountain. Like I said, don't have a lot of time today. I have to, you know, go to work and get that done and get back in time for my kids. But I hope I can motivate more people out there. But like I said, we all have excuses and we all use them. I'm guilty of them too, you know. But you just have to keep pushing yourself, you know. Go down the description box below and click on that guy's channel, Jordan's name. If this guy can go out there in a wheelchair, he's paralyzed from the waist down, and he can do all this stuff by himself. He doesn't have any help. He does get a dog later in his videos. I've watched every one of this guy's videos from the very beginning to the very end. He was very motivational. If he can get out there, paralyzed guy, get out there, and he would talk about how much pain he was in. There was days that he didn't want to do it, but he just pushed himself. Because it's not gonna get done on its own, you know. I'm not saying you got to go out there and lose 100 pounds like I did. You know, you may want to lose 10, 20, 30 pounds. It's not just going to lose by itself. You're going to have to get out there and work on it. You worked on putting it on. You got to work on taking it off. Look at that bird right there. That is a freaking hawk. This is one of the reasons why I love coming out here in the wilderness. Look at him. Beautiful bird is hiding there. Come here, you cute little sucker, you flying away from me. Awesome, man. Beautiful bird. I love doing these hikes, especially if I can see some kind of wildlife. Makes it even more worth it. Let me get my tripod set up here. I can. What a beautiful bird. Look at him just sitting there watching me walk around, getting my exercise on. Beautiful. Arizona's beautiful. I love this state. Beautiful scenery, beautiful animals. I don't know what kind of hawk he is, but he's definitely a hawk, that's for sure. And he's a big boy. I didn't notice him the first time when I went around, and I just saw some movement at the corner of my eye, a dark thing on the. I thought it was like a woodpecker at first, and then I see how big he is. Man, oh, Sosh! Try to get him to fly. I could stay here all day and watch this guy. My son says I'm a bird watcher. I don't think so. I think if I was a bird watcher, I'd go out and buy binoculars and actually document each and every bird that I see. But I do find these wild birds beautiful, though. I mean, if I didn't come here today, I would have never saw this guy. If I didn't go around the second time, this is worth it to me, man. Come out here in the freezing cold and seeing this beautiful creature here. Come here, you cute little sucker! I just want to squeeze you. Come here. Look at him. This is my domain. Looking around. Alright, bird. You're awesome. But I gotta go. I wish I had more time to hang out here with you. Look at him. I'm just waiting for him to just take off flying, but he's not gonna do that. Alright, well let's just go see if I can get a different angle of him over here before he flies away. Getting closer to him, but I'm on the path here. Point the camera in just in case he does fly away. This is how I get distracted. I was gonna leave, then he showed up and distracted me. That's me whistling. Get it closer on his face there. Beautiful bird. Look at his feet. How the cactus doesn't injure him, I have no idea why that is. Look at them claws. Beautiful. So beautiful. There you have it. I don't know if anybody's a bird watcher out there and you know what kind of hawk he is. Arizona Wildlife, Arizona Wild Bird. Let me know in the comments section below. I'm gonna walk over here and see what he does. There he goes. He flew away. He's flying over there. All I did was I just walked right over in his path, see if he would fly away, and he did. Alright, I gotta head to work. I'm going to do a video of me driving and then show you some of the scenery here. So let's go back to my car and get some driving footage. Thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. As always, remember, like, comment, subscribe. Don't cost you anything, it's free. And I'm going driving. Really? The vlog's over, people. It's over. Seriously. Oh my goodness. Go watch somebody else. It's over.